Hey, my loves. Just gonna pop on real quick and just do a quick energy read. So I don't know if anybody is connected to Native American, but I felt called to use these soul truth cards. They have these Native American feathers on them, and then I was called to that music for some reason. I don't know, too. I just feel like this is gonna be like a relationship type read. So let me just see what we get here. Well, that's too many. Let's see what this one is. Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? Okay, so let me see. Alrighty then. What is going on with these cards? What boundaries need to be created or strengthened with my relationships? So see, something about relationships, which I went ahead and got the sacred geometry relationships cards out because I just felt like it's gonna be something to do with that. So let's see. On who am I placing blame right now? Well, alrighty then. So let's see. On the back of, do I surround myself with people who lift me up? Let's see what the message is. The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? Today's soul action is make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? So, yeah, I mean, is there somebody in your life that shouldn't be in your life anymore that you know in your gut shouldn't be there anymore, that you know you've got to distance yourself from? I mean, I know for one, I've had to do that and it's hard. I mean, nobody wants to distance themselves from people that we love, it's just hard. But I mean, if they're toxic to us, to our sanity, our if they make us physically ill sometimes, like if they give us a headache, if they, like my daughter says, she feels the tension, and sometimes when we're certain places or certain environments or whatnot, she'll feel the tension and she'll start saying my stomach hurts, but it's because she feels the tension in the environment. So I mean, there's just certain people that we shouldn't be around, that we know are just toxic for us. And it's just certain environments, we just gotta, like what this card says, what boundaries need to be created or strengthened within my relationships? To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings and believe we are worthy of them. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. For today's soul action, when we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath, which most of us are, you can still be compassionate toward others without taking on their stuff. It is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. For today's mantra, I have everything I need within me now. So do they. I am worthy of my needs and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. That took me a long time to learn because I didn't know what was best for me, but because I always put other people's needs in front of mine. But that's just how I grew up. I grew up serving everybody else first, putting everybody else's needs in front of mine. But that's just how it was growing up. That is just what I saw. That is what I saw my grandparents do. That is what I saw my parents do, or my mom, really. That is just what I saw. That is what I was told to do. I was just told, just take care of everybody else and just do it without complaining, pretty much. And it took me a long time. It was just do it, keep your mouth shut, and just do as you're told. Just do as is needed. And that was real hard for me to stop that. I had to learn those boundaries and I had to learn how to do what was good for me. Like, I had to learn that what was best for me sometimes was for me to take care of me. I mean, you can't you can't pour into other people if your cup is empty. It's just there's no way. If your cup is dry as a desert, where are you going to get from your cup to pour into someone else's? You're going to pour dust into someone else's cup. It's just not, you've got to do for you. And I see that now. I see that now. And so now you've got to learn boundaries. You've got to learn when to say, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that for you. No, I'm sorry, I'm putting me first. On who am I placing blame right now? Look, a person who blames others has not begun their lesson. A person who blames themselves has begun their lesson. A person who blames no one has finished their lesson. So today's soul action, take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage live there. Make a choice to do it, even if you don't feel ready. Listen to your heart. You will be led. See, and and we all do it. Like me just now, like, who did I first blame? My grandparents, my mom. That's what I saw. it's what I learned. I was placing blame on everybody else, but you know what? I soon learned that it was within me to learn to say no. I had to take responsibility for me. They were not living my life. I was living my life, and I had to learn for me. And and it was a hard lesson. It was a hard lesson. It was hard. I see it now. I see it now. I really do. I really do see it now, but it was definitely a hard lesson. I don't know if any of y'all have gone through any of that, but it was definitely, I don't know if anybody else has something to share about all of that, but it was just the way things were back in the days. So maybe there's others that have to deal with that. Maybe that needs to be healed. Maybe that's something that needs to be worked on. 'Cause I don't know about y'all, but this music, this flute playing music makes me want to cry. It absolutely does. So I feel like, some healing or something, some kind of healing needs to be done. Let's see what this relationship oracle says. These cards are so big for my hands. Let's see if I can. Well, even these cards feel like they're being stubborn. Let's try it this way. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, we've got grace, number 24, curiosity, number 15, and commitment, number 13. So, grace, the frequency of grace supports our smooth adaptation to and anticipation of life's currents and changes as we evolve toward a higher version of ourselves on this earthly plane, bridging the divine with human essence. Curiosity. The frequency of curiosity supports our intrinsic sorry inquisitive nature, which is the necessary driving force behind any growth and evolution. And 13, commitment. The frequency of commitment supports our ability to devote ourselves in all aspects of our being and with unwavering belief. So it sounds like all of this sounds like it's just toward our evolving. So it sounds like it just wants us to all like go within and find out like, because over here it says who are we placing blame on, then boundaries, and then who is surrounding us, who lifts us up, and then over here it's commitment, curiosity, and grace. Like it's a commitment to ourself, and curiosity is like trying to find ourselves, like having that commitment to ourselves, and that giving ourselves a little bit of grace, like life is hard. Life is hard. I mean, all the ups and downs and everything that happens, I mean, it's just I have definitely been through a lot, and I thank God that I've made it through. There's been some life or death, but I'm still here. I'm being, I saw this deck in my mind's eye, which I hadn't used in a long time. So let's see what we get out of here. If I have to, I'll read out of the guidebook. Well, I hope you guys are staying warm. Oh my gosh, it's been so cold here lately, but I think the whole US has been in a deep freeze, depending on where you guys are at. Like right now, I'm sitting in my bedroom and under blankets. I mean, it's supposed to turn out to a nice afternoon, but it's still chilly this morning and supposed to get down to the single digits again tonight. So, who knows? They always say one thing and it always ends up being another. And guess what's come out? The miser. Stubbornness, inflexibility. The cartographer. Exploration. See? Like it wants us to go within. It wants us to self-expression, the dancer. It wants us to explore our strengths. The painter, productivity and creation. The sleeper, cause and effect, clarity. Okay, I feel like that's it. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, the pilgrim, which is opportunities and growth. Because I heard check the bottom. So let's see what else we've got here. Okay, I'm running out of room here. I'm going to move some stuff off to the side. Okay. So the dancer, the cartographer, sleeper, the painter. Again, the astronomer, the discovery. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how these cards pretty much state everything that we've already kind of said. The miser is stubbornness, inflexibility. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth today. I cannot speak. Then the dancer, self-expression, the strength, the cartographer, a crossroads exploration, the sleeper, cause and effect, clarity, the painter, productivity and creation, the astronomer and discovery, augury, augury. I have no idea what that word is. The hunter, sure-footedness, predestination. The muse, generosity, naivety. The captain, taking command, teamwork. And at the bottom of the deck was the pilgrim, opportunities and growth. So I think what it's saying is that they want us to go within and learn all of this about ourselves so that we can go in and take command and bring in all these growth and opportunities. This is coming for us. I've been feeling this energy. I don't know about you, but I have been feeling this energy. The inner work has to be done, though. The inner work has to be done. We have to be journaling, praying. We have to be making or keeping that commitment to our inner selves, um keeping that curiosity of, like, that inner child curiosity open to finding our inner child again, bringing that out. And then last but not least, are giving ourselves a little bit of grace. I mean, if your life has been anything like mine, life is hard. And I mean, if, like I said, if your life has been anything like mine, it's just one hit after another, and just hit after hit after hit. And I tell you what, boy, sometimes I do get into I get into a sense of, like, I want to just hide under a freaking rock or something, like, just, I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm sure you do. You guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, but it's this understanding that there is a cause and effect, that there is um a cause and effect to our stubbornness and inflexibility. I mean, if we're not flexible with the divine, then I can guarantee you there's going to be shakeup. There's going to be tower after tower. There's going to be, a shakeup. But let me just see what else. What else am I pulling? I just got these yesterday, so let me see what comes out here for us. And I'm including myself because, like I said, I've been feeling this energy too. So, let's see what the divine has for us. Goodness, what that was. Okay, so we've got Mosaic. Let chance play its creative role in your life. Epic, pause in your journey to reflect. And translucence, love the darkness. I don't know about that. And phenomenon, be still and listen to the spirits. So it wants us to be still and listen to the advice from our angels and guides. Let me look up this um, translucence one. Well, so it looks like it's number 33. So you could be seeing that number. Let's see. The guidebook says it's time to enter the underworld. You have been existing on the superficial plane for too long, and a balance is required. Be like the goddess Persephone, who descended to the underworld. In the patriarchal myth, it is said she was stolen by Hades, but that is not true. A goddess that powerful would never be stolen. In a matriarchal society, she would have been described as entering willingly and then deciding to have Hades as her partner. The Maiden of Translucence has her eyes closed, like the foil of the traditional tarot deck. This is the card signifying the beginning of life's next magical adventure. She is letting go, and her winged bird steed is preparing to plunge into the cracked earth, opening up before them. The forest branches beckon, come this way. When translucent appears, it is also time to redefine your own parameters. Protect your sanctuary and willingly take the journey into the unknown inner verse of you. Feathers are shedding, the hand is beckoning. Take the journey. This card is saying it's time to fall in love with the darkness. A ritual. Says descend into the underworld. Carve out a weekend or a period of 2 days you can be in private and undisturbed. Create a dark sanctuary, literally. Keep your curtains and blinds drawn. Candlelight only. Do not answer phones nor send texts or emails. Social media does not exist. Eat the fruits of the underworld, pomegranates, dates, and other dark, thoughtful foods such as dark chocolate. It is euphoric effects. Read stories of the dark goddesses Persephone, Hecate, Kali. Let your intuition guide you to the myths and legends and true human stories of great women who faced danger and controversy and lived an extraordinary life. Learn from them. When you emerge from your sacred underworld, you will be restored and better equipped to live purposefully and joyfully on the surface. So again, it to me it's like talking about the boundaries again. It's like right here where it says redefine your own parameters, protect your sanctuary. Again, it's talking about how, create your boundaries, put up your boundaries to where you're protecting yourself from people who are not supposed to be there anymore, people who no longer should be in your energy field. So it all makes sense. Um, oh, and look, I had the wrong card the whole time. This is the card that was supposed to be up there. I'm so sorry. This is the card translucent. I'm so sorry. This is the correct card. So that was talking about the about her being on the winged bird. So but yeah, that is just awesome how everything tied in together. I mean, I know in the beginning I said it sounded like a relationship read, but I mean, it's tied, relationship with ourself is the most important relationship there is, because if we don't have a relationship with ourselves, then we shouldn't be having a relationship with anybody else, that's for sure. We have to know ourselves first, and with our divine creator also, so we've got to work on that, and that's what all of that just spoke of. Anyway, I hope y'all find, you all find that all helpful. I love you guys. um Click like and subscribe, share the video if you find someone else could benefit from it. And we'll see you on the next video. Love you guys, and we'll see you soon. Bye.